Hey, I'm Liv, and I got sucked into the hype and got the Beautylish Lucky Bag for 2020. I got the $75 box, the medium box, whatever, not the XL box. And I feel like you can probably tell from my demeanor what kind of success I had unboxing it. So if you want to find out if you're right or not, then stick around and see how it went. You know why you're here, and I am so excited. My Beautylish box just arrived, my Lucky Bag 2020. I pre-filmed a whole bunch over the holidays when I had some extra time and Patrick was sick and all that. So a lot of the videos that I've been releasing have been pre-filmed, except for, of course, my New Year's rambling. If you watch that, I've been trying to go through some changes, make some adjustments, stop buying things like crazy. Before I did that, however, I did jump in on the Beautylish Lucky Bags. Man, I'm a sucker for something like this, and I already regret it. I have watched other people's videos and seen what some people got, and I'm already feeling quite a bit of dread. I feel more dread that I'll get some stuff than excitement that I'll get other things. For example, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sultry palette, there's no way that that looks like something I could make usable for me. The Riviera palette, however, I could make usable, but I'm more dreading getting sultry than I am excited at getting the Riviera, because I probably would have just bought that if I wanted it, which I don't. You know what I mean? So I already feel like this was a mistake. This is clearly a good indication that this is not the way I should be purchasing things. If I want any of the things in this bag, I should go out and purchase them, and I already know that there are things in here that I don't want. That said, there's nothing I can do to change it right now. I have this beautiful present sitting right here, and I'm in a very fortunate position to be able to get this for myself, and I'm gonna open it and enjoy it right now. The box is closed. I literally haven't touched it. I hope I wasn't flashing my address at any point. Anyways, I'm just gonna cut out any unpacking sounds because I hate that. Y'all know how this goes. It comes with this little tag. If you've watched any of this, you know, which I did. Lucky Bag 2020. This is based on a custom. I hope they have the name of it. It's a really cool name. I was looking it up on Reddit, and people were discussing this concept and how it's not supposed to be like getting rid of a bunch of crap that they have laying around. It's more supposed to be a lucky bag, a fortunate thing, a way to enjoy the opportunity to try all these lovely products. So it's really is supposed to be a lucky thing. I'll put the name of what this is called up over here, and perhaps a description to make up for the fact that I probably butchered that description. Anyways, this is cute. It's a crane is their theme. Lucky bags are a Japanese New Year custom that inspired us to create our own. The crane on this year's Lucky Bag symbolizes longevity and good luck. We hope the surprises inside make your 2020 a little more lucky. Hashtag Lucky Bag 2020 Beautylish. All right, let's look inside here. More stuff on my fireplace. Oh my goodness, I'm really nervous actually. Everything comes wrapped up like this. I honestly can't tell what's in here. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get that dry shampoo, which is a meh in my book, and the Good Molecules Niacinamide toner, which I'm actually excited about. So that's what I feel pretty sure I'm gonna get so far, but let's have a look. As you can tell, I watched a whole bunch of unboxings today. Oh no. This is what I was hoping was the toner. It's the Holifrog Superior Omega Nutritive Gel Wash. Massage on damp skin and slow circular motions. It is just a foaming face wash of a pH 5.5, which I believe is good. I honestly use the Hada Labo cleansing oil religiously, and I love it. So this is kind of a bummer. Cute little container though. Next thing, I knew I was gonna get the Juno & Co sponge. I don't actually have a sponge. It's not something that I really use. So I'm excited. I was gonna get one from Shop Marseille. So this is probably a much more expensive version of the exact same thing. Oh man, I'm so bummed. I'm so bummed out. So the thing that I got from Good Molecules is the Silicone-Free Priming Moisturizer. Once again, my skincare is very carefully chosen. I'm already good. I already have the moisturizers I use. I'm not gonna use a priming moisturizer necessarily. So what a bummer. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna open this. Just bummed. I'm so bummed. Oh, I'm really bummed so far. Ardell lashes, the foam mink. I don't wear lashes. This is funny. I did see that this was something that people could get. Ardell lashes. I mean, sure, I'll give these a shot. You know, if there are any lashes that I was thinking of getting and trying, they would be the House of Lashes Iconic Minis that look like they're good for hooded eyes. So not this. Oh no. And then the Charlotte Tilbury Icon palette, which I think I looked at earlier today on someone's video, and it looked like 4 shimmers in neutral colors. Let's have a look. Oh, I'm so bummed out. All right. It's a bunch of other shimmers, not all neutral, but they're all shimmers. These are all shimmers. I like, why? They're all shimmers. What a bummer. I was actually hopeful almost to get the Anastasia Beverly Hills Riviera palette. I'm gonna swatch this. Like, what if it's a matte? I don't think it is a matte. I mean, I'm gonna swatch it. Oh, that is a matte. Okay, so it's hard to tell because of the way that they're pressed. They kind of look a little shimmery. I'll probably have to look this palette up, but it looks like that's a matte and that's a matte. So 2 neutral browns, meh. I could see how this would be some people's travel palette. Ooh, haven't seen myself this closely all day. My makeup is all over the place. I am trying out the Give Me Glow Cosmetics shimmer shadows on my lids today. They're metallic. They rival Juvia's Place by far. They're sticky and thick and delicious, and oh, they're amazing. I'm really impressed by them. However, they don't seem to do well without any primer. So what a huge bummer. Let's see if there's anything else. There's a brush. Is it Hakuhodo? That would make me happy at least. A Wayne Goss brush. That's nice. It's a Wayne Goss pencil brush, which is like probably the brush I care about the least, but I have a Wayne Goss now. That's nice for $75. I would never have bought myself a Wayne Goss pencil brush if I was gonna do anything. And then I got the Cover FX glitter drops, which actually is something that I would wear. No surprise, they are in a beautiful blue shimmery color. I believe these are highlight drops. I'm not super sure. Let's have a look. I know some people have been really bummed about receiving this, but it's actually probably the only thing I would wear. To customize your finish, shake well and add desired amount of drops to any product or directly onto skin. I'm just gonna put on my skin right now because it's like literally the only thing I'm happy about. And that's it. That is it. What a bummer. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this dropper. It actually doesn't come out of the bottle very easily, so it's definitely something you need 2 hands for. Ooh, I feel like a fairy. Okay, this is quite magical. It's very glittery, and it reminds me of something that you would get from Claire's, but I actually love it. I love it. I love that. It looks insane and it got everywhere. So that's good to know. Oh, it comes off a little better than regular glitter, but yeah, that got everywhere. I'm not sure how you would apply that most effectively, but this is the most neutral palette ever. I'm so bummed out. There is no way in hell I would have spent $75 on this. And actually, I think everyone said it was 90 bucks with tax. I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna use the Wayne Goss brush because it's a brush. You can always use a brush. I'm definitely gonna use these Cover FX drops, and I could see myself getting different colors theoretically, but I have a lot of highlighter now. This is the most boring palette ever, but the case is quite pretty. I just depotted everything that I own and put it into 2 giant palettes. So don't know how this fits in, but like theoretically I could maybe see myself using this as a travel palette. Gonna have to look at the formula of all the stuff. The Ardell lashes, I'll give them a try. The sponge, I'll give a try. So there's nothing here that I would deem worthwhile. I don't have to look up how much this stuff costs because it doesn't matter what it costs, it matters what I would spend on it. I would spend $1.88 on a sponge because that is what I would get on Shop Miss A. So it does not matter what this Juno & Co sponge costs. You know what I mean? Wayne Goss brush, I would say I would spend $8 on a pencil brush because I'd probably spend that on Sigma and get their pencil brush on sale. I think it's probably 12 bucks. $8 is maybe the most, but I think that the pencil brush I have might have been $1 or $2 from BH Cosmetics. So all of that said, we're at $8 maximum for this and $1.88. So we're at $9.88 total for things that I would use. I am incredibly bummed out about this gel wash, super bummed out. This palette, I would never in my life pick it. So we'll say $5. You know what I mean? Like, it really doesn't matter what something costs, because am I gonna recoup my money? Doubtful. I've already touched this one time. I'll look at what it costs and maybe try to resell it if I can, or look at some looks that people did with this, but it's probably one of the more boring things that I've seen in a while. I'll look at some looks and see if this could be a good travel palette, but most likely that's something that I like to make myself. Silicone-Free Priming Moisturizer. I use the most moisturizing moisturizer possible. I use multiple layers of serums, a multiple layer step in my skincare, sometimes even 2 moisturizers, and then sunblock. So I'm not using priming moisturizer, but so I've got so much skincare on there, it doesn't matter to me. Oh, what a bummer. Okay, if I had my choice, I would absolutely be psyched to get the Niacinamide Face Wash, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Riviera palette. There was a Sonia G brush that a lot of people were excited about that looked potentially interesting. And the sponge, maybe. Those were things that I was least dreading. I didn't see a lot of these options in other people's unboxings, and if I had, they would have been on my please don't send them to me list. This was the biggest waste of money for me. I'm in huge regret. Yeah, I don't care what this costs. I would never buy this. I already have my cleansing oil that I love. I don't want to receive lashes that I feel like I can get at Ulta. You know what I mean? Like, it's the whole point of Beautylish, I feel like, is that it's something different, something that's not easy to attain necessarily. So me, super unlucky bag. This was a very unlucky bag. Now, however, I'm sure that some people would be really psyched to get the Charlotte Tilbury. I'll look this palette up and see other people's opinions. I'm not one of them. And I don't care what the hype is. Just looking at it, I'm bored. I fell asleep looking at it. Anyways, what a bummer. Yeah, I was really hoping to be excited. Even if I got the Riviera palette, I would have been excited. Wow, I'm not doing this again. For sure. You know what I might do next year? Ooh, I could watch everyone else get their boxes, look at all the unboxings, which is super fun to do, pick the things that I like, and then go on Reddit into the beauty boxes forum and see who's getting rid of the things that I actually like, or something like that. Most likely, at that point, I'll be like, I don't want it that much. You know what I mean? So, regret, we'll never do this again. Beautylish, what is this? And maybe it's not to discredit Beautylish. Some people might love this stuff. This was a mistake for me. This is why I should not do this kind of stuff anymore. Subscription boxes, lucky bags, no. Pick the things I want and get them. Enough of the surprises, because they're all bad surprises. This was a terrible surprise. This is all awful, kind of, This was a bad surprise. Nothing here is great for me. Nothing here is great for me. And that's the thing. This might be great for you. I wish you were here and I wish I could give it to you, because this definitely doesn't work for me. Maybe you got stuff and you hate it. Maybe you got the Riviera palette and you hate it, and I would be so happy. It's just really, that's part of the thing with the lucky bags and the subscription stuff, is we're not getting something that's customized to us. It's luck. It's the luck of the draw. It's random, and that's not the way I should be purchasing anymore, for me anyways. Thanks so much for sticking around for this. I hope that if you did this, you had way more success than me. I would love to hear about what you got in your box if you did get it. Would you get it again? Did you do it before? Are you laughing at me because I did it and I wasted money and you've done it before and you were like, I'm never doing it again? Whatever it is, let me know down below. Commiserate with me. If you have this palette or anything that I've talked about and you love it, let me know. Let me know what you think of it. And yeah, am I overlooking a gem here? Oh God, I hope so. Seriously, if you got to this point in the video, just subscribe. It's free. You'll see a video from me once a week doing some weird makeup stuff. Just hang out with me, spend some time with me, subscribe, clicky, 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 and thanks for hanging out.